Hi Scorpio, welcome to your energy update, energy check-in reading. Let's see what's going on with you. Keep in mind this reading is timeless, so place it where it applies when you want to apply it, okay? So let's see. Scorpio, what's going on with Scorpio? Energy update for Scorpio. What can they expect? Ooh, okay. Knight of Swords out the gate. Six of Swords out the gate. Judgment and Page of Pentacles. Ooh, child. Scorpio, be careful you're not doing something irrational. This is giving me fight or flight energy. You know, this red that's showing up here on this Knight of Swords is like you caught a red flag here. Somebody done revealed to you some shit that you did not want to see. And you like, let me go ahead. You don't have to worry about me. I'm going to go ahead, get in my little boat and get the fuck on, okay? It's like you called a judgment about somebody prematurely, like before they were even able to give you a chance to show you who they really are, right? And I feel like this may have been your approach recently. You may have decided this is how you're going to approach your dating life. This is how you're going to approach your friendships, work partnerships, whatever. You're deciding, okay, I'm not going to give people the opportunity anymore to play with me. So before they can even like show me who they really are, if I spot one red flag, I'm out the door. I'm blocking your number. You don't get access to me. You'll never see me again type of energy. Oh my gosh, but why? Why? We got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Strength. And the King of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Dang. Okay. So this feels like, okay, so Scorpio, if I'm talking to my feminines, I mean, you could place the masculine, feminine energy word, whatever, but I feel like you came in like contact with somebody who pretty much like read you to filth pretty much. And you don't like that, Scorpio. You like to be someone who's mysterious, you know, you like people to like dig to get to know you, and you know, like you like to maintain that air of mystery when you meet people. You don't really put all your cards, you know, on the table. You don't put all your eggs in one basket, you know, as a means to protect yourself. You don't really trust a lot of people off rip, right? But you could have met someone, maybe even somebody that you were romantically interested in, possibly, right? And they pretty much read you to filth. You know, and not in a bad way, but you might have been offended by how this person was able to see straight through you, right? And that may have even been the red flag for you, right? And you could be calling this person all types of things out the book, calling them a narcissist and a manipulator and all this. You're looking for all the reasons to walk away from this person because you were triggered by how they were able to pierce through whatever mask or it's like shield or barrier you were putting up. Maybe you were like prematurely putting up a boundary with someone who had no intentions on coming in to hurt you in the first place. They had no intentions on hurting you. But maybe because of this person's status, how they look, how they maneuver, this could even be somebody who kind of reminds you of yourself a little bit, and that intimidates you or you didn't like it. I don't know. Maybe you're used to people like, and I don't want to say like kissing your ass, but like maybe the energy shifted. Maybe in the beginning this person was like all, you know, chasing you or all wrapped up in you and pouring into you and shit, and that felt good. You know, maybe it stroked your ego a little bit. And then the energy shifted. Right? And now it's like, okay, you looking for this person with a flashlight in the dark. Like, where the fuck, what happened? What happened? I thought you was all about me. I thought you was obsessed with me. And that could be what you need to learn from this situation, Scorpio. That just because someone is not showing you that they are impulsively obsessed with you does not mean that they don't care for you. It does not mean that they don't love you and appreciate your time, your energy, your efforts. Right? Like this person, this is a King of Wands, right? But it's coming up in reverse because I feel like this is an energy of rejection. You rejected this King of Wands energy. Now, a King of Wands is all about their business, right? Sometimes they can be a little wrapped up in themselves. but I feel like they work on themselves. They better themselves. They could focus on a lot of like self-improvement. This could even be somebody who like goes to the gym, and you know, they have all these different regimens to make sure that they show up for themselves and others, pretty much. Right? So this is not an energy that's going to put you at the top of their list every day because they have other priorities. It doesn't mean that this individual is talking to 10 other people, you know, or, you know, being a manipulator or lying or doing. That doesn't mean that, you know, and just because this person is not like, you know, pretty much riding your heels, it doesn't mean that they don't care for you either. So this could be like a huge perspective shift for you that's taking place, right? So this could be a wake-up call, a reality check that's coming in. And I think I told you in your last reading, Scorpio, like you may be called to do some shadow work surrounding this because you might have the wrong ideas around like what healthy boundaries are, right? You may be in maybe this boss era, and you know you're too much in your masculine energy to the point where you're actually blocking out people and opportunities that would actually do you justice if you gave them a chance. It's like you're trying to be the Queen of Swords, but you know you're the Queen of Cups, right? Okay. Child. That's the motherfucking truth. Listen. Listen, you can't lie to me, Scorpio, okay? You can't lie to me. Your spirit guys have been trying to get you to sit down with this energy, okay? Because they want to bring good people your way, but it's like you have like the wrong perspective around like people and you. The thing is that you're usually good at reading energy, but when you're too much in your masculine energy and you're on defense and you have your defenses up, that kind of like shakes up the energy. It makes it very hard for you to discern who's real from fake here, right? So you may have even blocked out individuals that, you know, would have been of service to you, would have done you justice, would have poured into you if you had given them the chance here. You might be putting the wrong people on higher pedestals here in your life. Blocking out energies that are actually good for you, right? And you could be lying to yourself, telling yourself, I don't need this person, I don't need that. You know, I could do bad all by myself, you know. But I feel like there's an energy here that's lingering that could be quite triggering for you right now. You're trying to ignore it. I'm hearing truth is I never got over you. By Fantasia, truth is wish I was standing in her shoes. When it's all said and done, guess I'm still in love with you. Yeah, it's you lying to yourself about a connection. Now, it don't have to be romantic, but you're lying to yourself about a connection. This might even be somebody that you actually miss. And you're telling yourself, you know, I'm not going to open that door. I'm not going to reach out. I'm not going to unblock their number. I'm not going to, you're refusing to like give a situation a chance because you were triggered by this person. And like I said, maybe they didn't obsess over you, you know, like you're used to, you know. Maybe to you, you think like, okay, if it ain't all about me, then you ain't all about me. You ain't for me. But that's not the case here. You have to find balance in your relationships, in your friendships, in your work partnerships, right? And you have to consider, you know, you have to be considerate of other people's situations, their lifestyles, their emotions, the things that they're going through that maybe have nothing to do with you. Okay. Let me get some advice for you. But truth is, I never got over you. Okay. Affirmation for Scorpio. affirmation for Scorpio. So let me see. I'm not done yet. So what would happen if Scorpio was to let this person back into their energy? If Scorpio was to give this energy a chance? If Scorpio was to drop their guard, what would happen? What would happen? Ace of Cups, look. Look, if you were to drop your guard, because that's what I feel like, right? This devil energy, you think that you're elevating and it's like trying to convince yourself that you're healed from a certain situation, that you're not triggered by something, when it's still very much in your energy and in your face every day. Right? It's not an energy that you can run from anymore. This is something that you need to deal with within yourself. You need to do some heavy shadow work regarding like your idealisms around and your expectations surrounding relationships in your life, right? What are real healthy boundaries, But in order to know how to set a healthy boundary and know that the boundary itself is healthy, you still have to consider other people's perspectives, their emotions, and also what it is that they're going through in their life and situation, to where they may not be able to obsess over you the way that you're used to. They may not be able to make you that number one priority because of whatever it is that they're going through. Right? Just think of like when you're going through shit, and that maybe you're not always able to show up as your best self for the people in your life. Right? How would you feel if someone like just cut you off, blocked you out, or told you that you weren't enough because you were going through something that was very touchy, very triggering, very sensitive for you? You have to consider that everyone is on their own path and journey still. And they may not always be where you are. They may not always be able to match your energy. They may not always be able to meet you where you are in your journey, and that's okay, right? So this is about giving people grace. Having the trigger finger on the block button doesn't mean that you're elevating in your healing energy. Because what happens when God does bring you this Ace of Cups? You're not even going to be able to discern whether it's real or fake, because now you've allowed your ego to take over when it comes to how you view people. So this is like a humbling situation that's going to come forward. And I wouldn't be surprised if like this is like a lot of emotions that come up for you, because you've been blocking something out for a very long time. The truth of how you feel about a situation that maybe you discarded of. It's like you're going to get a taste of that. You're going to get a taste of that like feeling in order for you to understand. Right? And I said that could come in the form of like a King of Wands energy. It's almost going to feel like rejection. Okay. Let me get your affirmation. You get your affirmation, child. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And for some reason, I do feel like after you have this revelation and shadow work moment, this is going to also help you in whatever your life's purpose or calling is as well. It has something to do with how you tap into people's emotions here, how you connect with people, how you empathize with people, right? Okay. Pride, yep. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. This is pretty much the gist of your reading. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Didn't I just say this is going to be a big like lesson for you surrounding like the grace you give people, right? Something's going to come in and kind of like humble you a little bit. And it might even place you in like an energy of like nostalgia about the past or about certain people that are no longer in your life here. Okay. Just be prepared. Look, and then we got friendship on the bottom. So this guy have something to do with a friend. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And love, I commit to see the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay. So something's coming back around for you to look at it from a higher perspective, Scorpio. And it's something to do with your relationships. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there.